Okay, so it's just me. I'm just going to use one camera today. So you're going to get very up close and personal with me. So if you are joining, hello, Maine. I know we're very close, like, ooh. Let me know if, oh no. Right, how are we doing now for sound? Are we doing okay? I switched off the other one because it was just really annoying. Oh, hi, Sarah Jane. Hi, Tracy. Today, welcome. Today, I'm maybe going to keep my face off the camera and just talk. Yeah, it's perfect because I've switched the other one on, off, I've switched the other one off. So I'm going to pull this a wee bit in closer. Today, thank you for joining. We are working with this massive stencil. If anyone doesn't know me, I'm Helena from Gink Design. I'm an Aussie Decor Transfer brand ambassador. And I get to, hi Anne, I get to play with these lovely products and experiment with them and hopefully inspire people to buy them and to also use them on their projects. So to purchase any of our products, my link is above this. If you just go through the link, it'll take you to the website. I don't want to put my face in this low move. And it'll take you to the website where you can purchase any of the products from any location. So even though the website is an Australian website, we do have distributors all over the world. So it doesn't matter where you live, you can order. Isn't that fab? Global. So this stencil, as you can see, I have used it a lot because it is lovely and it just adds a lovely touch to your pieces. It's a really, really nice stencil. So I'm going to show you just a few things today, and then I'll probably paint over this and do it my way before the piece is complete. So I'm going to talk about my tight sponges. So I'm going to use my tight sponge again, Sarah Jane. And I love these because they're 10 pence. And you can get them in any hardware store or any supermarket. Hi, Roberta. It is a lovely stencil. It has a nice sweet like half moon here in between, and these lovely swirls. See them? So I have used it with gold. So I'm going to, and I've used it with paint on a different piece. So I'm going to do like a fade. I'm going to do a fade of paints on this just to show you how it works and how easy it is to do. So in my tub, I have light green and pink. And there's light green under this here. There's pink there, and then there's dark green. So I'm going to do different colors going down. Sorry, I forgot there was a dark green. I'll maybe do dark green in the middle. So I'll get some dark green. And then I'm going to mix up some gold, some Posh Chalks gold, and I'll do a bit of it. And then I'm also going to, oh, there's a dog trying to get past me here. You all right? Oh, he's not getting past. Go on to the table. Here, come on. Sorry, I had to let the dog through. There, go on. Good boy. Gee whiz. There, you're through. So yeah, we're going to mix up a bit of gold and maybe do a bit of gold as well. So when I use this stencil, you can use stencils in a few ways. So you can have them very, very neat where you hold them, or else you can glue them. There's spray adhesive you can use, and you get very neat, sharp lines. But I'm not going to do it. Or you can use it just and have it obscured, so you're not getting a big definite hard line. You're just getting the like the sense of it. So I'm going to start up here on the green, I think with the dark green. So just get a little bit in the sponge. I'll put a wee bit in the middle usually, and then that's what I take off. So I don't want a really, really smooth finish. Right, so there's the dark green, and then we're moving into the pink. So I'm going to change to the light green. I'm going to take off your sponge. Now, you can be very fussy with this or not. I'm going to be painting over this. At the end, I'm going to show you little things to do with sea sponges. That gives you a really nice effect. This dressing table, I started last week, and it's very romantic. It's bright, it's pinks, and it's flowers, and it's birds. So there's the, see the light green going over the pink. A wee bit of dark green. I'm going to blend it up in. Now you'll see when this is finished, the effect it gives when you blend with sponges on just on top of your stencil. I'm going to go into pink for the bottom. So I'm just going to start down here. Can you see? Maybe move it down a little tiny bit. So there's dark green under the stencil, and I'm going to go in with pink. And there's some light green still on my sponge, so that will go onto it as well, which is fine. Because that's the sort of look I'm after. I'm after romantic and more like the essence or the hint. No, I don't want defined straight lines because it's not going to go with the design on this piece. And that's what you do. You just play around when you have stencils, and don't be afraid to experiment because it's only paint. If it doesn't work out, you just paint over it. So I'm going in with the light pink mixed in with some light green over this darker pink. And I'm just blending the colours together as I go with the wet sponge, which I think gives a lovely effect. And you can all tell me, because you're going to see it now in a second, you're going to tell me what you think. So I like this like variegated approach when I'm painting. As a lot of you know, I don't like, well, it's not that I don't like, it's just it's freer this way, I think. Sometimes if I get too particular, then I can lose track of the whole design and focus on getting every line straight and panic over lines not being straight, and that's just not the way I like to work. So I'm just going to reveal it now and see what you think. Hi, Stacey. Oh, hey, hello from New York. Welcome to Northern Ireland, and welcome to the Aussie Decor Transfer page. I'm just doing for Stacey and anyone else who's just joining. I'm just showing this. This is the extra large intertwined stencil. All the stencils are this size, so they're perfect for your big pieces of furniture. So there is the effect. Can you see that? So that's the effect you get. Isn't it lovely? And when you just blend all the different colors. Now, all these colors that I've used are in the background, but I've just used them in reverse. Hi, Maria. So this is the effect. I love it. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's a lovely stencil. And as you can see, the lines, I'll pitch up a wee bit. The lines there are not dead straight, but that's okay. That's what I like. So you can, I'm just going to remove this for a wee second. So you can then put your last week I showed you this stencil, and then I put the transfer over it. So this week I'm just going to show you how to add a little bit of interest just with, this is a natural sponge. And I'm just going to, so with the natural sponge, because all the texture, you see all the textures already there. And I am just going to use my paints. So I have some dark green on, putting some of the darker pink on the bottom. I'm also going to add from a little tub some of the light pink and some of the light green. And I have all the colours on my sponge all loaded up. And what I am going to do is just got to gently touch over the top of my stencil. So I had done this on a piece and people wanted to see the process and wanted hints and tips of how to make their stenciling a bit more interesting instead of just, so obviously you would wait for the stencil paint to dry when you go in to do this sort of decorative thing. but as I used very little paint, so I'm going to do it a bit heavy up there. Let me see, can you see that? Then we're going to go down and maybe a wee bit closer. We'll go down. And now you can see the paint. I haven't added any more paint. The paint is still all on the sponge. I'm going to go across. And these again are all the colours that are on the piece. So it all matches. I'm just going across, just changing the amount of pressure I put on the sponge, turning it around so the different colours come off. Put a wee bit more green. And then a wee bit more of the lights. And I'm just gently touching and giving the effect that there's something else. Right, and then again, not too much coming down. So I'll let you see what that effect looks like. Now it's very simple, but it's very effective. So it looks floral. It looks like there's something else behind the stencil, something else in front of the stencil. And then to add extra interest, I am going to, sorry, just get my painter's rag. I am going to put the stencil back on. I'm going to mix up a little bit of gold. So I'm going to try and match it as best I can. There was matched, and I need a little bit of tape. Break this one in half. I take that back up. Right, so I'm just going to mix up a little bit of my gold. I'm just going to use pigments on a top coat. And then I will, so I'm just using a little bit of top coat, a little bit of varnish to mix up this because it's a gold powder, and then it'll turn into a gold paint. So there's a little bit of the gold powder on top of the top coat, and this will give a lovely rich gold, and that's going to go over the top. Yeah, Jane, isn't it lovely? It's a lovely effect, and it's just something different. And because this dressing table is very romantic, and it's lovely colours, and there's florals and there's cockatoos. I thought I'd just show you how to add just something different, something extra. You know me, I'm always about adding the extra to my pieces. So I've got a new sponge. I'm going to go into the gold, take off the excess, and I'm just going to sponge it over. Now this will give it a lovely shimmer and add a little bit of bling because I like my bling. It'll also add a little bit of interest. So if you pick your excess in the middle, then you can just go back and dab off the middle again when you need some on your sponge. So this is just a very quick little demonstration on paint techniques or stencil work to give you something, I don't know, maybe broaden your horizons. That stenciling doesn't have to be a precise science, that it can be messy, it can be cloudy, the edges don't have to be clearly defined to give a lovely effect. So now we have our gold. In some places it's heavier, some places there's just a hint of gold. And again, that's what I like. Like all different, doing different things. So are we ready to see? Hi, the Daydreaming Unicorn. Welcome to my very chilled Sunday afternoon live, where we're just playing with stencils. If you've only joined, this is the Aussie Decor Transfer Intertwined large stencil. All the stencils are this size. They're all, look how big it is. So I'm going to take this off. Is everybody ready for the reveal? And it is revealed. So there you go. Isn't that lovely? So that now you have like a 3-dimensional to all your stencil work, and you have the impression of flowers coming down, an impression of flowers going up. You can put a wee bit in the legs, see? So you have all this. I'll maybe move you closer. Come on, closer, so you can see better. So you can see close up that it looks like flowers, or the impression of flowers. You can see where the gold here, it's like the green is shadowing, giving the gold a shadow. Then when you pull it out, you're getting that effect. And then you can also at this stage put transfers over it as well. You can use your Aussie Decor transfers. Last week I put the part on, and then I did the gold again over the top of the part. So I put the part on gold and did gold over it. As Deb, our founder, said, it looked like a gilded cage. The part was in a gilded cage. So it's very nice. It is very nice. I like it. And then because the gold is not uniform, when the light at different times of the day, if you have this in your room at different times of the day, when the sunlight hits it, it will look shimmery and it will look different. So what I'm doing there basically is just adding a lot of interest with a stencil, just with the stencil and some paint and some sponges. Yeah, so as I said, all our stencils are this size. They can all be purchased, or any of the Aussie Decor transfer products can be purchased using my link, which is at the top of this video. I'm very close up. I don't like being this close to the camera, but I thought I'd get you in up close and personal to show you this, because hopefully it will inspire. Because that's what we're here to do. The brand ambassadors are here to demonstrate the products, but we're also here to inspire and to show you different ways of using the products, because you can use them in lots of different ways, which make them very versatile and make them very good value for money to have in your kit. So has anyone any questions? Does anyone have any questions? Hi, Karen. Oh, hi, Elaine. Yeah, so this is a very arty way of using stencils. As I say, you can use all different colors. I've just stuck to the colors that I used for the background, but you can use all different colors, and just add interest. So when your client buys a piece of your furniture, it doesn't matter where it is in the room. It doesn't have to be in an alcove. It can sit anywhere in the room, and there's beautiful interest on all sides for them to enjoy. And that's what I like to do with my furniture. So anyone, any questions? I'm sorry, I'm just going to bring this over. I would usually, yes, Jane, wait for each layer to dry, because you want it to be layered. You don't want it to be blended. You want to see the different layers. So yeah, I would wait my hand. So I would wait for each layer to dry, and then I would seal it all. No, you don't, Maria. You just work away. You don't have to seal it before you use any of this. You can seal it. I seal it all at the end, obviously, with varnish, because you don't want to do all your work and then not seal it properly, and then it doesn't last. So yeah, that's it. I really like it. So this stencil is called Intertwined, and I'll show you again. It is very big. All the stencils are this size, so you're getting really good value for money when you purchase these. And I really like this one. I think this one is my favorite so far. But in saying that, I haven't got my hands on all of them yet. So I'm sure the next one I get to use, I'll probably fall in love with it as well. Hello, Amber. Oh, is the screen freezing, is it? I don't know, is that my screen freezing, Amber, or your screen freezing? I'm not sure, Pat, but I'm just finishing up. Hey, Krista, how are you? And I'm just finishing up. Yeah, you can use my link above this, Amber, to purchase any Aussie Decor transfer product. But these stencils are, I think they're £22, which is, thank you, Jane, which is really good value for money, because as I've said before, some of the stencils you buy, the A4 size, and they're £20. So you're getting this big, and then the smaller stencils, when you have to use them, and then you have to move them and match them, move them, and sometimes you have to wait for the paint to dry for every time that you move them. Whereas this is just one big stencil. You've seen that we've done this whole side in a very short period of time, and we've done all these different little techniques to it. Yeah, the name is Intertwined. Yes, Intertwined, and it is lovely. And they're very good quality. See, I can bring it over close. They're very, very good quality. Stencils are very, very robust. They're not thin, as you can hear. So even though that they're great value for money and they're a great price, Aussie Decor Transfers has not sacrificed the quality of the stencil to give you a good price. So that is it for me. I am going to leave it there. Remember, we have Aussie Decor Transfers have a competition running. You must use a product and put it on a piece of furniture and enter it into the competition in the Aussie Decor Transfers Creative Club, and you can win $150 worth of products. So isn't that fantastic? So you must all make sure that you're in the Aussie Decor Transfers Creative Club group on Facebook to enter the competition. And it's running, I think, for another few weeks, and it will be then the winner will be judged by all of us brand ambassadors. We will pick the winning entry, and that person will get $150 Australian dollar an Australian dollar voucher to be spent on the Aussie Decor website across all their products. So there's no limit. We're not saying, oh, you have to spend it on stencils or you have to spend it on rub-ons. You can spend it on whatever you like. Yes, Jane Smith, you must go create something. What pink is that? I'm using two pinks. So I'm using Fusion Damask, and then I'm using Fusion. This is a beautiful pink. Enchanted, and I can't say the bottom word. Enchanted Echnia, and right there. I've tried. Can you see that, or is it fuzzy? So they're the pinks. The greens are Brook. I don't know where Brook and Park Bench. Park Bench is not as dark as Pressed Fern. Park Bench is actually a beautiful bright green. So that's the colours, the base for this whole piece, because I'm using the Pink Ala, and the Pink Alas work beautifully with this colour. Yeah, they're lovely pinks. I like these two. I really do like Damask and Enchanted Enchna. I can't say it. I like these two together. I actually use these a lot together on a lot of pieces. Maybe you've noticed, maybe you have not. So everyone, thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. I'm going to let you go now and get your dinner or do whatever. To everyone in the UK or in England and Scotland that have just come out of lockdown and the pubs are open, I'm really jealous. Really jealous. Still haven't got to the hairdressers, Stadium. So I'm really jealous of you all and hope you are all enjoying it and staying safe. You're welcome, Sarah Jane. Thank you. And thank you, Jane. Thank you to everyone. And I will leave it there. All together, that should be. Well, it's okay, Jane. I thought you were on the gin, but it's okay. We'll let you off for that. Right, thank you, everyone. Bye.